What's up, Afterbuzzers, and welcome to the Wynonna Earp After Show. We're talking about episode 4, No Cure for Crazy. Because Mama Earp's kind of crazy, right? Or is there a demon? I don't know. She's kind of creepy looking. Also, Waverly and Officer Hot having their communication issues with parents and murder trees? Stay tuned.
You're tuned in to Afterbuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What's up, everybody? This is Wynonna Earp After Show. Get them lights going. I know. Well, because we were that's fine. Because we were in the other room last time, and they have lights.
Yeah, they do. They're just not as bright as they are in here.
We're talking episode 4, No Cure for Crazy. My name is Kari Lane. I am putting myself in Yale's spot right now because she's on assignment, as we say, and she'll be back later. But follow her online as well. Go down the line.
Hey guys, I'm Alexis Torres.
Hey guys,
Sorry.
that was so quick.
I know, I was just,
You're like a minute. Yeah, I'm here.
Hey guys, my name's Amber Plaster. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Amber Plaster, and I'm back after 2 weeks.
Yay! And we do have a live chat going. Thank you so much for everybody who's joining us live. Also, somebody reached out to me on Twitter. There is a Facebook chat group for people who are watching the show. So that's awesome. Please drop that in the chat so people have a link if they want to keep talking after as well.
I love that. If I was on Facebook, I would be there.
I was like, hey, yay. So we're going to break down the episode and talk about some other fun stuff. There might be a prize thing that I might mention for later. Yes. All right. First initial thoughts of the episode.
Yo, again, I talked about this earlier in a different show that I was at, but I watched 2 shows that have psychological things happening in it, and literally I felt like I just left my brain in front of the TV where I was watching it, and then came into the studio and was just like, what's happening? You know?
Yeah.
It was weird. But it was awesome.
Amber?
I think the biggest takeaway from this episode for me was like literally. I mean, I don't know what's happening with the new hot boy that's been introduced to this episode. What's his name? Robin.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's demonized or if his dad's becoming a demon or if they're just being haunted by demons or what. But everyone's getting a demon this episode.
Yes, you get a demon, you get a demon, you get it.
It's a very like Oprah Winfrey moment for the show. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it's an interesting
terrible
episode.
way to go. I want a car.
No body, no proof. Not dead yet.
Well, I mean, yeah, because there was no body, so
Yes.
no body, no death, but still worried about it.
We're concerned.
Oh, and then it's Ariel Lynn said, referring to the Facebook link. So yes, I was like, I didn't have my Twitter open right now. So yeah, Robin's a very interesting new character. I like the direction they went with Jeremy and him. That I'm like,
He deserves love.
Yay, we need more variety in this
Very
town.
nice. They gave him something. We finally got someone for him.
Yeah.
He earned it.
Agreed.
So yeah, he sees the bloody tree with the eyeball inside.
Did anybody else, or was it just me where he was just like, he like touched it and I was like, please don't put that in your mouth. Please don't lick that. And I was like, Robin.
Yes.
I feel like anytime there's goo on screen and it's a sci-fi show,
Somebody's gonna
Someone
taste
has
it.
to taste it. And I'm like,
Always.
Stop
Yeah.
it's either gonna get in their eyes or they're gonna taste it. I feel every time I'm
Every
like,
time.
no, and it just happens.
But at least it was on purpose. I hate the sci-fi where they're going into a weird place and they don't have like their hazmat suit on, and I'm
Sure.
like, y'all are idiots.
Ooh, what's this green goo?
Yeah.
Nom.
I dug the tree. Also, the moving tree with Doc and Wynonna at the beginning.
Freaked me out.
It was so cool. It's like, and step, and the guy ran face into it.
I was like,
The tree moved.
Lord of the Rings vibes for sure, but it wasn't as cool as Treebeard.
But
you know
not
what I'm
as
saying?
welcoming and magical.
No.
But did anybody find it weird, though, that Doc and Wynonna didn't comment that there's now a tree in the middle of the road, but the Revenant was like, dude, the tree moved, and they were like, yeah, whatever.
Nah, they were too blindsided by their own lust that they couldn't see past
It's
that
getting
tree.
bigger.
Also, weirder things have happened, and I think
True.
especially
true.
with Doc
That's true.
and Wynonna's kind of they're both still kind of grieving.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
true.
but I think they're easily distracted in this particular town
Yeah.
when magical things happen, and I will buy that as an excuse.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'll give you that.
Or they're not surprised. So
They're just not
you know,
surprised.
Whatever.
Yeah.
What's
Look,
next?
random tree in the middle of the
I'll get to
road.
it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Get to
We'll
it.
get to it. We'll
Put
get
it on the
there.
to-do list.
So we get the initial kind of ship with Robin when Waverly is kind of like, I know somebody for you.
That was so cute.
It's adorable.
That made me so happy.
And also very fitting that Waverly brings him into the fold.
Right?
Yeah, because she's like, oh yes, I know you. But though I like that when he said officer, she's like, yeah, this officer hot, and they said officer warm.
Yeah,
Or
or I
something?
don't know what it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't warm. It
He
was
called
like,
her something else as he was leaving when they were in the woods. When he first meets Waverly
should've wrote
and
that
Officer
down.
Hot, he's Waverly introduces him like, this is Robin, then this is Officer Hot.
And he was like,
And-
yeah, super.
Yeah, he's like, all right, thanks, cool.
Yeah.
And then he leaves, and then
He said
says,
something.
okay, Officer Warm.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
It's just something. Officer Heat, thank you.
There you
I'm
go.
I'm like, what's that other word to mean?
Somebody show us acronyms for hot.
Yes, thank you.
Not
Officer
acronyms.
Heat. Yes.
What is it? I can't remember now.
Was it?
No, I was trying to think of what the word is for when you're trying to find the it's like a thesaurus.
synonym?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
synonym for you know what I'm
Yes.
trying to say.
But thank you, everybody. Now, I kind of have my suspicions about him a little bit, though. Anybody else?
No,
Or this town makes you suspicious about everybody.
he's actually the first new character. Well, new-ish.
Ish.
I don't know.
Well, Waverly's like, I've known him, but
Yeah.
I don't remember him.
Yeah.
Do any of you remember him? Live chat. And if you're watching this later, please comment down below.
But either way, I don't I feel like anytime a new character or some sort of character comes in, I'm immediately suspicious of them.
True,
Robin was
true.
not. I was kind of like, oh, you're kind of cute.
Especially if they're good looking.
Yeah, usually.
Yep.
And he just kind of came into play, and he was kind of like a goofy, cool character, and I was like, all right, I dig it.
Though, but he coughs up a black substance.
I thought it was because he licked substances off of murder trees.
True.
But yes, I did think that was weird that he covered that up. But maybe he didn't want to freak out Jeremy because they're about to go on a date. I don't know, man.
That's fair.
You know?
But he kind of didn't seem.
Phased. Yeah.
He kind of seemed like not again or not now. I don't know. It was too vague to tell. But anytime somebody new and too good to be true shows up,
No.
I'm always
not
like,
here.
I just don't. I don't
No,
know.
I'm with
I
you.
don't know about him.
Yeah, this is the first time. You know me. I'm always skeptical
Oh,
of
and
anything.
this show makes you skeptical of anybody.
Anybody. This is the first time I was like, oh, I really want him to work out.
Yeah, well, it was. Chat room does point out that they went to school together, but we haven't seen him because he was out
okay.
of town and he's come back. So,
That's right.
aha.
West.
No, the thing with him when he had the cough, I almost thought it was dirt.
Me too.
Like the
Like he
tree
was-
is essentially growing inside of him.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a weird theory.
No,
but then
no.
I'm like, oh, that's part of it. And then I was like, Amber, what color was it? And she's all, it's black. I'm like, oh, look, brown.
No. it
Yo,
was
I
bad.
don't know, man.
Anybody else? What do you think that was? He's coughing up. I mean, I guess that's predictions later. But
Yeah, I definitely
think
thought
of
it was
that.
just blood. Like, straight up.
And then I love too the moment when he's with Jeremy and they're kind of trying to feel each other out, and then he goes, "Oh yeah, there's nobody like me." Gay? Oh no, Irish. Well, gay too, but yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was adorable.
Oh, and the pun jokes. So did you at least appreciate those?
Yes, I
They were super
appreciated
cute.
them, even though I barfed the entire time.
Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you.
See, she gets
I
it.
was like, one more person makes a pun on the show, and I swear. Now there's two of them. I can't.
I can't
But
do
it was so cute though.
Why are they punishing us?
Haha.
No, I had to do it. That's the
Okay.
only time I will allow a pun
Yeah.
because I'm punishing literally myself.
Oh,
It's the
Renji
worst.
said in the chat says hashtag trust no one. Right?
No, seriously.
Right? Oh, Mac 727, kind of like you. I want to trust Robin, but something is sketchy about him.
I want to
Too good to be
believe.
true.
Yeah.
Believe.
So they go in the woods and they kind of have their little adventure and get lost.
I was so mad when he was like, "Oh yeah, I only did this because I needed a job," and I was like, "Okay, reality, I get that." But
Yeah.
at the same time, why would you try to walk through a forest that you
Yeah.
don't know well enough with somebody?
At least bring Nedley or something.
something.
Right.
Bring a map, an actual compass, not your damn phone. Like, why?
Yeah.
Also, didn't
Supplies, too.
Didn't he didn't have his phone out.
Who?
There was a thing that was a compass, but I think that was Jeremy's.
Jeremy was using
Okay.
it.
Yeah, Jeremy had
Jeremy's
something.
the only one who was trying to use a map and a compass.
No, I agreed.
Robin wasn't.
No, 'cause he was just-
attempting to use anything.
He just
to
thought
be
he could
found.
just figure it out, but also could have been
Did he?
suspicious. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. You're turning me. I get it. All right. All right. All right.
Then what else was there? Oh, they see the staircase. Do we think the staircase was real or a shared vision psychosis, as
Yo.
Jeremy said later?
I don't know what's happening in this episode because everything looks real to me, but it might not be, and I don't know. I really don't. I'm assuming that it is, and it was a symbol for something. I just
Okay.
don't know what the symbol is for. Because I thought it was just a random piece of a castle just hanging out. So I didn't know if it was like trying to formulate a vision in order for us to see like where this demon is from, or to tell us how old this demon
So
is.
essentially being helpful.
Kind of, more like a warning, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it is magical or dark magic.
Sure.
I think that the reason they're getting lost around this object is because it's not meant to be found by humans. That's why he's like, don't climb it. I have a bad feeling about this. I think it still exists there. I think it's just hard to find on purpose, like most magical things that are not left for you.
Sure.
I'm like, was it really there? Yes and no.
Yeah.
Like, similar to Bulshar, which we'll get to in a second. Like, yes and no. I felt it was actually more of a staircase that something would come down.
Me too.
No, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they were going to go up it, even though that's
Yeah.
what your brain was going, let's go check it out, except for me. I would be
I'm
like,
glad
"Nah, wait
Jeremy's
here."
like, stop.
Yeah, as soon as he
Please
put his
don't.
hand on it, I was like, oh,
I was
this
like,
is
oh
going to
no,
be a
it's
problem.
cursed. He's got to touch it. Yeah, no.
I mean, that's why he's coughing up black
Also,
stuff.
We also, we had the black
Yeah.
stuff. From the visit, getting lost, we had no reception, which is kind of a tell of, something messing with you. And also we had when Doc even tries to come in and save them, he's a little bit supernatural himself, and he's still affected by the magic that's protecting the staircase.
That's how you know that it's probably really strong magic.
Yeah, or, it's really there and that's just stuff around it.
Yeah, I
He
don't know.
touched it.
I mean,
I'm not saying
He
it's not
thinks he
real.
did.
I'm just thinking if any just normal human tries to go and find it,
Would
they're not
miss
going to
it,
be
yeah.
able to really
or
see it.
or it has been there the entire time, but because it was the demon was released or whatever, that maybe it manifested finally, so now normal humans can see
I
it.
can see that too.
So
And technology often fluctuates with magic, so it makes sense
yeah,
that the phone wouldn't
as
get it.
as soon as the compass started spinning, I was like, oh, magic, right there.
Well, then magic also, Doc goes in, or we think he goes into the woods.
yeah, and then runs
Because
into
essentially we
poor
see him
Doc.
back at his car. So did he go in the woods?
Yeah, I have no
Yeah,
idea.
he started to go into the woods.
Yeah, because
and then
he-
he
but
got
then how
turned
do you-
around by Homeboy, and then all of a sudden,
You know that guy.
Because then I almost wondered that he barely left his car.
no,
No, I think he did because
got
I feel like he
in.
had to be exposed to
Okay.
that fog.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
and then he wandered back to
More
his car,
fog,
and
just not sexy fog.
he got
I
snapped
know.
out of it, and he was like, "Huh,
Yes.
what?"
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
And
know, I
then do
wish
we
it was
think
sexy
Bulshar
fog.
was actually there?
I am gonna say that he wasn't there because I feel like that would be a little too early and convenient for Bulshar to be like, hey, guess what? But it also could have been because the fact that we don't know what this demon's connection to Bulshar and everything is also. So maybe it's just like, oh, my right hand man, woman, whatever the hell you want to call it, is out. So now it's my turn to play. I don't know. I feel like it's just
Or
too
it's
early.
mimicking it, like
Or
animals
mimicking.
mimicking another predator to like, like it's whatever it is using Bulshar because it knows people are more afraid of that than what it is.
Yeah, because of the fact that it can bend reality, so
Yeah.
it could bend and shapeshift
like
into
that.
whatever you want. Okay.
Also heard the baby cry. That was the
Yo,
first
that-
thing he heard.
Yeah, I was like, up, and there it is.
Oh man, push those little buttons for Doc right away.
I mean, especially
What
because
child is this? Whose child is it?
I'll start singing that song.
Like, aw.
What child
I-
is
I-
that?
have a
how do they
question there.
know?
How what?
How do they know that his weakness is that child? I wonder.
Can it read minds?
Or is it just a fear spell that's like your greatest? I don't.
Fear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe it manifests whatever your greatest fear,
Yeah.
especially because we
I'll go with that
just
one.
talked about the cradle.
Kind of like a Death Eater Harry Potter situation.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing
Yeah.
with the fog.
In that case, I don't think it's the big bad guy. I think it's.
I
too
don't
early.
think so
I think
either.
it's too early
Too
in the
soon.
season.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's
Yeah.
way too early.
It's
I think
just his
a vision.
fears. And
Yeah.
hell, which we've talked about a lot before, that was one of his other biggest fears.
Yeah, that's why
But
he was
what do we think
screaming.
and then also we don't get what that possible exchange is. But it could also be all of Doc's projection.
it's just all in
about
his
what
head.
that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So another big character that we kind of got some confirmation on how much do they know?
Yeah.
Nedley knows way more than we thought.
I knew it.
Nedley coming in for the kill.
Love it. He
He's
knows
like-
too much.
20 years ago. Oh.
It's like 20 years ago, huh? Mm-hmm. What were you doing? Are you in the same position that you were in?
Interesting
How
timing.
old were
Nedley.
you? How many people were
Yes.
working here? Tell me the things. I need to find the files.
Were you taken at that time, Nedley?
Yeah, no, like, are you still human, Nedley?
Rewind. Bryce in the chat says, nah, it was Bulshar. All right.
All right.
Leave comments down below. Do you think it really was Bulshar, or do you think it was just in their head?
Has he ever said, "I'm Bulshar"? Or is it more the characters being like Bulshar?
No,
and
that's-
then
that's
him,
exactly
like,
what happened.
letting
Yeah,
them-
I don't think
Yeah,
he's really said
yeah.
it.
He never said his own name.
That's why I'm like,
No, I'm with you. Yeah.
Also with Nedley, before we get to him knowing stuff, we meet Claude, our jerk person who's like, I'm gonna organize how much money y'all have, and
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's we. Why do you say we? It should be it's the royal we in terms of I don't say I. We means me and all of my subjects.
I feel so bad for Nedley. He's like, I'm just
He's like,
trying to
"I've been
protect my
trying."
town, yo.
Yeah. That was kind of interesting thing to throw in the plot line of like, well, we're gonna get rid of all your funding, and so here's Claude, and I don't know,
I feel like Claude is not.
something more to it.
Oh yeah, I think that he's there to obviously throw a wrench into everyone's plans. I
Sure.
just don't know specifically what.
That wrench is.
Yeah, you know what
Yeah.
I mean. So I mean, we don't know if maybe he knows about Officer Hot and like how
Yeah.
Nedley clearly knows everything. So we're like, oh, let's just cut
Yeah.
your funding and you can't do anything, and then we'll
Yes.
push you out and you can't protect.
Yeah.
Oh my God, why am I forgetting the Purgatory? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I appreciate them. One, them pulling her into the prison and making her an accomplice, and two, having this red tape trail for Nedley, because the show can get so ridiculous sometimes that I'm
Yes.
like,
Sure.
almost any sci-fi show where like just suddenly the cops have access to a Costco full of guns.
let's go full of guns.
Like, come on, like I don't like seeing it, but it is a little bit more believable that
Sure.
there is some political red tape that's slowing the good guys down.
And I'm glad that you brought this up because I know that I don't know if we've ever actually talked about it like as like a group, but like I've always wondered, I'm like, so Wynonna's bullets, do you just have endless Costco
I
amounts
was wondering
of
about
bullets?
that.
And then all of a sudden she couldn't shoot anything, and I was like, okay, so is the magic wearing off? And then they were like, oh, we just don't have any ammo. I went, oh, so you do, okay, all right.
I thought it was like more issue with her. Like,
No, for
she's not
sure.
centered, so it's not working. Not literally like, oh, I don't have a bullet to have.
No, but I mean, I don't know what else you could call it since they were clearly looking for ammo. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, so it's not that kind of, okay.
I thought it wasn't one you literally
have to
filled.
load.
And, I thought it was just
Yo, I don't know.
energy, essentially.
Yeah,
it
same.
lights up.
Yeah.
I think that she can use it as a gun because if you remember, can anyone
Oh,
else
she did
use the
target
gun?
practice with it.
She did.
Yeah. You can use it as a gun, but she is what makes it magical.
Yes.
So the gun itself is the keepsake.
Yeah.
And you can fill it with any ammo, but the right person has to activate it.
Yeah.
Ah,
So then
okay.
technically her mom at the prison could have shot something.
Yeah, but I don't
no,
think
she's not an Earp.
No, you're saying like it's just a gun.
Yeah. So I'm thinking she could have used it just as a gun. But didn't we establish that she didn't have any ammo maybe there?
At the hospital.
Yo, I don't even know. We found some bullets.
Probably would have been refilled by that point.
Yeah.
But also, maybe she had no intention of using.
No, I think she was using it as a scare tactic to like get what she wanted or to get
Oh.
out.
I like this one. Lydia D in the chat says, "Who doesn't check their gun for bullets first, though? Like, if she
Wynonna.
just goes hunting and assumes their gun is loaded. True that.
Someone who drinks all the time.
Yes.
Wynonna, like literally, I can.
Yeah.
Wynonna is responsible, but irresponsible enough
Yeah.
to not check if she has bullets in
Yeah,
her
she
gun.
doesn't often load it, so I think it's very easy for us to
Yeah.
go like, does she load it?
Yeah,
'Cause, yeah,
because
she's-
we never see it.
She's
Yeah.
begrudgingly in this role, you guys. She's
I
not,
want the-
She didn't sign up for this.
No.
I don't know what it's called, but that kind of like automatic one where you can.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? For anyone listening, it's the gesture of like the circled bullets like attached to a thing.
Yeah,
And they
revolver.
can,
Yeah.
But then all of them together and put them in.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's still
a
it's a different
clip.
type of revolver.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
Revolvers,
No.
revolvers are very fast and easy to load.
Okay.
They're very fast. Like magazines are really hard for at least
Yeah.
I don't
me
like
to-
them.
I
To
know.
be completely honest, yeah.
So then what? So back to Nedley. So 20 years. Well, we didn't get to that. One, we learned that the youngest daughter was in the barn that she burned down. So not only did she burn down a barn, the youngest daughter was supposedly inside, though she got out. But did she die and come back? Because that was my other thought of like, oh, you came out and you're all sooty. So did Waverly actually die and come back as something else?
This makes me want to rewatch the
Interesting.
pilot.
Same. Same.
I wonder if Bobo saved her from the fire.
Oh. Could be.
Was
Yeah.
it too early for that?
I mean, I
Maybe.
don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't really know, to be honest.
Yeah.
But either way, it's just, I just love how they're just like giving us little breadcrumbs of
Yeah.
Waverly's past, but we still don't get the full picture. And I'm just
Same
like,
with Hot, yeah.
yeah. And I'm just like, just tell me what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone is assuming with the ammo same, like it just automatically reloads or, it's
Sure.
something else. Or
I feel like it's probably Waverly, who, like, when Wynonna is
yeah.
in a drunk stupor, she's like, all right, I'm going to reload this because she's going to need this later. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Lydia D says, is Waverly a phoenix then? Ah.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, that would be so dope.
I love that, but I don't think that's true.
I don't
Because
think so either.
she's been what's it called when you get taken over by a demon?
Oh, that's right.
She's been
Possessed?
possessed before, and a demon would
Yeah.
be like, "Holy crap, I got a phoenix body!" Like I feel like we'd see that.
Oh,
Sure.
oh, Ariel Lynn says the demon at the end, could that be the youngest? Was there another child that we don't know about?
I
feel like we would have known
I feel
about
that's
that.
a stretch.
Yeah.
Also, if it was an Earp, how could it be a demon?
Yeah, that's true.
Yo, I don't know.
Okay.
It could literally be anything.
And then, yeah, I like ABK88 says Waverly pulled a Khaleesi.
No, straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
then
Maybe she's a dragon too.
Oh, I would love that.
You're right.
Aurora
Except for
O'Connor
she's not
says
struggling with
No.
anything.
Well, maybe she's just because
I like the
she's
idea
Waverly.
of Waverly being 100% human and just being
Normal.
the softest, most
Yeah.
badass character on the show. I like the idea.
Well, my thought on coming back, Aurora O'Connor says something like that. We keep hearing that Waverly is an angel, so did she die in the fire and come back?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it literally could be anything. I mean, a lot of the fans.
Amber's
have,
like, no, I want a normal
but
human.
then why did she come back then? Why do we need an angel? Why do we need an angel
to watch
child?
over Wynonna, maybe. I'm not sure.
Wynonna left.
That's
No, I
true.
know that,
Yeah.
but maybe because of the fact that she doesn't know what her role is.
Yeah.
She just thought, oh, I have to protect Purgatory without actually really knowing that she was actually supposed to do
I
that.
feel there's definitely
There's more we don't understand. There's more
Yeah.
we don't
there.
Yeah.
Then the
The mother
the
of
fact that there
dragon.
was demon occult writing on the walls in the barn is
True.
interesting.
True.
And then
That doesn't surprise me either, though, because she's been killing demons for a long time.
Yep.
true.
So
Agreed.
she's probably got to
Fair enough.
brush up on
Yeah.
it. Also, I did notice that Doc's wife, hello,
Not present at all that episode.
I know, sad.
she was dealing with tarot cards, which is another form of the occult. So
True.
I feel like we're getting hinted at a little bit more witchcraft
Yeah.
this season.
I'm so
Which
excited.
do we think he was in such a good mood because he had a good time the last episode with his wife?
I mean, I have
Because
no
he
idea.
was really fun and frisky this episode and so flirty with Wynonna that he hasn't been in a little bit. I'm like, oh, because he got some.
I mean, probably.
He seems to be bothered by her, though.
But they had sex last episode.
You can still be
in front of
bothered.
the fireplace. Yeah.
Sorry.
But you know, it's one of those like, oh, you just got laid. You're in such a good mood.
maybe.
I mean,
baby.
no. I mean, I wouldn't
Yeah.
doubt that. It also might be the second, not the second stage, because I don't know exactly what the
Oh,
order
another
is, but
stage of grief.
another stage of
Yeah.
grief where they're trying to pretend like everything's good, so they
Yeah.
overcompensate
Yeah.
by doing that, or trying to make things more
That's
normal.
a great point.
I just
Yeah.
noticed he was way more flirty with Wynonna.
I mean, so
than
was
he hasn't
Wynonna,
been in a little
though.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she had been pushing hard, and he
Yeah,
had,
since the get go, and he hasn't been reciprocating.
and
but
now he is, and she's like, oh,
all of it, oh, it's just my pistol,
hi,
darling.
yeah.
I was like, all right, we get it.
Yeah,
we can
I like
move on now.
yes. Then
What a hot mess.
okay. What else do we? Oh, okay, so speaking of Waverly, oh, Waverly visiting Mama.
That was a scene that was really hard for me to watch because I really felt for Waverly in this one because the fact
Yeah.
that she just wanted to help. One, she was already put in a tough position where she just found out that her mom is alive, and also in a prison for all these crazy things. I love the flip phone moment where she's like flipping them back and forth. But how she had to deal with the fact of she wasn't sure if she wanted to go visit her and then be forced to go visit her and then have to deal with that all in one go. Like there's no breath for her, and that was rough. It's tough.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and it's totally thrown upon her. I don't like she went alone.
Well, I also
When will she learn to not go places alone?
I think that's like her biggest flaw. Is she's like, I'm just gonna not tell anybody where I'm going, and I'm just gonna go somewhere.
Hey, Wynonna, I'm gonna go visit Mom. Bye. Like, don't
You
need
have your
permission.
phone. Yeah.
You could text someone.
Yeah.
Hey Siri, tell my totally armed
No,
capable
flip
No,
phones.
we have flip phones this time, so she can't.
When you
Siri.
gotta type the numbers multiple
Why
times
does
to
she
get the
have a
light.
flip phone?
Because they have no money and they have flip phones at home, so they're like just gonna reactivate those.
Because they left their phones somewhere.
They don't have them right now.
Yes.
So she dug out the flip phones.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only.
That was
reason
the
why they
like,
have
we
them.
got flip phones back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the snap of a flip phone.
Yeah, me too. I love listening
I
to
miss that feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aw.
And then also she never picked up her phone at another point later.
I'm so tired of TV shows doing this. Every single time when something important's happening and you're not picking up your phone, I'm like,
I mean,
have it next to you. Why is it all the way over there?
for
Put your
example,
phone down for
anyone
that
listening right now, all three of us have our phones by us.
Literally right next to each other. Just in case.
So it's like, yeah, I don't understand somebody in like another.
'Cause-
Maybe if my my phone is charging, but otherwise, no, it's in a like
phone
3-foot radius away from me.
Yeah, because you never know.
And
I mean,
also just on vibrate. Why she need it on silent?
well, I mean, she was listening to something. I have no idea.
So?
But in my brain, like, as a normal person who
Yeah.
would put their phone across the street.
Lost him in the woods. Thank you, Bryce.
Thank you. You know, because my mom does this. She always leaves her phone in a different room, and then she moves without it because she's not on her phone all the time. But at the same time, I feel like if you're in a profession where you have to be connected to people because you're fighting monsters, you should have your phone next to you on your belt. I don't care.
Yes.
Get one of them clips.
No,
Especially
100%.
She got up to go to the barn that's all dark and alone and cold. I'm like, you're not going to just take your phone for like a flashlight, girl? No?
Yeah.
Something. It doesn't even have to have the actual app on there because I used to use my flip phone and just
Yeah.
have the screen lit up
Yeah.
so I can see.
A little strange.
I'll buy the phone far away, but I thought it's weird she has on silent. I'm like, you didn't go to the movies. You didn't go somewhere where you needed
You're
quiet.
at home.
You're at home.
Just leave it right in front of
yeah.
you.
Uh,
Plot. Hate that.
So we love this show and all kinds of shows of these fun genres, and we have a lot of other shows here
Yes,
that
yes,
we
yes,
want
yes.
to let you know about real quick.
Hey, AfterBuzzers. Our network produces after shows for nearly all your favorite TV shows, from drama, reality TV, sci-fis, and many more. There is no network that works harder to serve television fans, but we need your help. We're asking that you please subscribe to one or more of our YouTube channels, and by subscribing to our channel, YouTube will suggest content that's tailor-made for you, and you'll help AfterBuzz continue to grow. And if you're worried about those pesky notifications, don't be, because they're optional. So hit that subscribe button right now, if you haven't already, for this channel, and check out our other AfterBuzz YouTube channels as well. Let us know you did in the comments, and maybe we'll thank you on air. For now, thanks for being the best fans ever, and for helping us be the ESPN of TV talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I try.
What was the other thing I was going to say about phones? Yes, it's just such a plot device something. And
For every-
mini pause, I kind of was scrolling back in the chat. Another plot device thing that's like, and I know TV land, but still, it's like we know it's fake, but when there's moments that are super awkward and fake, we're like, really? The one when Amber and I were watching it was when Officer Hot comes down the stairs and interrupts Doc and Wynonna.
Oh, yeah.
Someone
about
appreciated that they got interrupted, but I'm like, unless you're hiding your relationship, I'd be like, hold on, I'm kissing them. Like, why would you stop? Oh, whoops, we're having a moment. Someone stood there.
Because they're not hiding it, right?
Yeah.
No,
it's not a
dude.
secret.
Officer Hot might as well be like their little sister at this point.
Yeah, they're like, hi.
Like, you shouldn't be shocked anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was the only one where
That
I was
was
kind of like,
silly.
okay, can we move on? We get it. They porked. That's great. Let's move on. Like, not in this episode, but like
Yeah.
in general. Like, we're like,
No, it's so.
there's literal tension
Yes.
there.
I do get that, like, they
Yes.
always walk in on Officer Hot. I get that.
I'd like
but
that
their
job,
reaction
though.
should be different, like annoyance, not like, oh, we're gonna get.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's so awkward. I don't know. It took me out of it. It's
Yeah,
like,
for a split second.
come
Because it's like,
on.
we get it. Yeah,
you just
yeah.
finish it, or make the kiss short. Just finish it. Step back. Yes, you've arrived.
Yeah, it's just how TV is. It's just that weird shock value
Yeah.
thing.
I
I love it
guess.
because this is technically off topic, but it makes me happy about you talking about those moments.
Yeah.
Because there was a Korean drama I was watching, and they're about to kiss, but no one knows that they're together. And as someone's about to walk into the room, she's in an office chair, and he just pushes. And she's just like full out, her lips are out, like. As she's being pushed away, and I was just like, "This is beautiful." So that just reminded me of that moment, and I really wanted that to happen. Where Wynonna's like
Yeah.
fall over like a box or something. She's like, "I wasn't doing anything."
Everyone's like, it's payback, but I don't even think Waverly and Nicole should be breaking apart when someone interrupts them. Now, the thing where they had the cheerleading and she's essentially a little more sexy and it's
Yeah, that's a little bit more
nudity-ish,
private.
that's more private. That could be the, oh, hi, someone interrupted you. But if you're just kissing,
I'm sorry, they're in their own home. She might as well be family. If I'm reconciling with someone and about to kiss someone, I'm gonna finish what I started. Y'all can leave the room.
yeah.
Just hold that thought. Okay, here we go. What did you need?
Exactly.
You are not my problem. You're interrupting me. Like, I don't,
Yeah.
Because
Or any of the kissing on the show. Nobody should feel like, oh, someone interrupted us. We must pause.
Maybe except for Jeremy.
Unless maybe
'cause he
they're
makes
like
it weird.
naked. Unless
It would make it uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It would make me
Yeah.
angry.
Yeah.
maybe like you're naked under the covers. That might be like, oh, hi, you've interrupted that. But that's
Yeah.
different.
I guess her reaction should have been different of just like, oh, you guys at it again? Like something a little bit more playful instead of it being like, oh, Oh my.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Well, I guess this is payback for you always catching us. I'm like, no. This has been months now.
Yeah.
Maybe even years. We should all know that we're all doing, well, not each other, but you know what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Moving on. So,
dumb.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Waverly visiting Mama, we kind of covered that. And so awkward and scary. Now, Amber brought up a great point of vocab is important. Mama never is like, there's something behind you, there's another sheet, like
Another
nothing
plot device thing,
in that.
yeah.
That you're like,
But I also feel like the way that she was talking, I mean, I know that it was supposed to be created to make it look like she was talking specifically to Waverly, but that's never what I got from when she was yelling at her.
Nope.
I was like, no, she says the demon, or not the demon, but like
kill the demon.
So
I'm sorry, you've been locked up for how many years, and you finally see your daughter, and you cannot find a concise way to let her know she's in danger?
I mean, I'm going to assume that the demon that was possessing her, or that's like trapped within her body, is my assumption, is that it was so powerful that she couldn't like English out. Like that's the only reason why, because it looked like she was struggling, but we couldn't tell because the fact that it looked like she was just angry at Waverly.
I just hate that we could both see, we could all see through it so quickly.
Oh, yeah, like she's looking at something clearly.
Yeah, she's not looking at Waverly. She's clearly looking
actually,
beyond her
I
or
almost
through her.
Would have wanted a direction of Waverly to be like,
I just want Waverly to be smart
to feel like
about that.
maybe something's behind her.
But I also understand from Waverly's perspective, because this is the first time she's seen her
Waverly's in
mom.
shock.
Yeah, so this is obviously a lot for her. But yes, I'm also
she
upset
was like
that her
this,
mom.
looking up, not at her. But whatever.
It's supposed to be the thing that
At least
we're
it got alleviated by the end of the episode when she cleared it up. So at least we only had
She
this for
finally
one
gets to it in the
episode.
last
Can
couple
you imagine
minutes.
if we had to deal that for like 2 or 3 episodes?
No,
I would have been pissed.
No.
I'm like, really?
We also have Wynonna coming after Mama because it's like, don't you dare threaten my little sister.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Oh,
That was
great. Yes.
As an older sister, I was like, yep, I know exactly how that feels. Oh.
And that fun little mix-up goes in the prison. Now, we kind of mentioned that. But that fight with that orderly, yes!
Beautiful.
So good. That was
awesome.
very exciting.
Yeah.
It was a good fight, too.
It was really good.
Very well choreographed.
Also,
for
her
sure.
outfit was awesome.
Right?
I love that top, yeah.
I
so
will be
good.
replicating the outfit. I want to wear it.
Yeah,
Do it.
do it. I want it.
Goes to the warden and it's like, here's the head. And like that he kind of had a warning, too. That's like, no, your mom's been doing this for years.
I know, it's
which
crazy.
is like, okay.
Yeah.
What else? So then we have the little brief thing with cassette tapes. And
It was also hard to listen to, kind of her. Like, you can tell when she's, like, kind of lucid, and then, like, the possession comes out, too, and you're just like, oh, jeez.
That was a really well played out scene. I wish we could have had a little bit more of that instead of her being like, no, get out of here, I'll kill you. Like, we could have put that 5 minutes into the tape recorder scene. And
So that she can see it in person and then have
Yeah.
Waverly kind of put things together and go, wait a minute, she said the exact same thing on the tape. Instead of having it reversed, where you're like, but I also wanted her to do the same thing when she heard the tape.
I like that
as well.
Doc could hear the other voices. And
That
she
was
couldn't.
crazy.
Oh, that was fun and creepy.
I loved it, and also was like, what does it sound like? Cause maybe it was because my speakers are not very good on my laptop.
was
I
like
couldn't
a
hear it.
creepy.
What
You
was
only
it?
heard it like once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
was
At
it
the
an
top
actual
of it.
voice?
It was a groan. I didn't hear a voice.
like
It was
a growl.
cracking.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because I can't hear it on my computer because my speakers are down
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah.
Then that was nice and creepy, which leads us
sorry.
into also Waverly's at the barn. Mama's there. Finally,
Still-
she's followed you. She's behind you, essentially. Creepy
Yo!
demon. Oh,
You know I don't like horror stuff. I actually had to look away. I was like, nope.
that
She
was
has no
very,
face.
It was
very
scary.
The Ring vibes and
Yeah.
Grudge. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Liked it. Nice and quick too. Just
Yeah.
the right amount of horror of like get a little bit where we see it and we're like, what's
And that was it.
Cut.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta say, I was not expecting Jolene after that scary face.
Right?
That was a 180 for me.
Well,
Because that whole scene
That's
threw me
kind of
off because I didn't,
prediction-y.
because I didn't understand it because we went from horror thing and then all of a sudden Wynonna walking in, everyone's
super
like,
creepy.
hey, who wants tea and cupcakes and things? And I was like,
And Jolene.
I thought I missed something, so I like rewound and I was like,
wow.
oh, no, I didn't.
What?
Oh,
the
that,
wow.
that she was
thought-
so shocked she thought she missed something. Like,
Yeah.
that's good
Oh.
storytelling.
Yeah,
Yeah?
because because there was ads, and then I looked down at my phone, and then when I came back up, she was already in the house
Yeah.
talking, and I went, wait, what did I miss? And I went back, and I was like, oh no, this is literally right after. Okay, cool.
And don't eat the cupcakes because they're amazing and make you brainwashed.
I just want
essentially.
to know. I just want to know what happened from the barn to in the house.
Yes.
Because clearly you had to get Doc and I guess
Yes.
because she could have used her voice through the cassette.
Well, Jolene, we'll pause on that into predictions.
Sure.
Also, other wrapped up thing, Robin gets taken away by weird, creepy tree limbs. Amber made a great observation. She's like, those are tropical plants. The ones planted out front.
Yeah.
It's a hint for like a bigger, badder demon dude.
Yes.
There's something with his dad.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, do you think like they were the ones that planted that, and then it just kind of went out of control?
Yeah. Well, the follow through of it being plant based and odd. Yeah.
Also, the other last thing was Nicole throwing the ring randomly in the woods when things are getting really weird. I'm like, really? She was like, I have so much thought. Never mind, toss. What? No.
No.
She seems so like, I'm going to do a specific plan thing. Screw it. Toss.
It just seemed very out of character, but I didn't know if it was more of the fact that she just didn't want to hold it anymore, and it was like, I don't know.
Maybe.
Or maybe she lied and was like, I have somewhere I really want to bury it, but really deep down, she just wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So she just didn't want Waverly to find out. Jolene.
Yes. Any other last comments on the episode before we get into predictions?
I'm trying to see how long this Jolene character is going to be.
Oh, I thought she was going to be there for a while.
The entire time?
You recognize her. She's also on
Dark Matter and Lost Girl.
And
something else.
I think she has I want to say she was on something else I've watched. But
no,
familiar face. I was
She's
like,
fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, actually, we're going to pause real quick on the prediction. So I didn't bring it this week because I was like, I want Joelle to be here. Not Joelle, sorry.
Yale.
I was like, another L sound.
Jolene? She looked Jolene and
yes.
Yale and made Joelle, who's also a host here.
I got major help from, them on Twitter as B Daily from at Comic-Con. We have a signed poster from the cast from Comic-Con that we're going to give away to one of you out there.
Okay.
I was driving here and I'm like, I forgot it at home. And I'm like, it's okay because Yale's not here, so I would want her to be part of this as well.
Yeah.
I think she's gone also next week for another con. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. And we'll tell you how you can win it totally free. We'll ship it to you, but we'll probably do some kind of like question answer something.
Yeah.
So signed poster. It's really nice. It's like, yay, big, and the cast signed it at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So yes. Let's get into predictions real quick. Yay!
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Where did she get the pot brownies?
So, one of my quick thoughts is Jolene is creepy, ugly demon.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so who the
That
hell
same
is
person.
Jolene?
Yes.
Yeah, that's like our huge question.
Also a demon we have not seen at all yet.
You think is the little girlish demon that we saw right before the commercial break?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's the exact same person. It's just a different form she takes to manipulate you. Why that particular form is interesting and why her methods, don't know yet. But it is kind of like the Lotus Eaters. It's one of those things of keeping
that was the
you,
first thing I was thinking.
Docile and to maybe feed off your energy or something weird like that.
Yep.
She seemed so aggressive before, and I wonder why she was essentially attached to Mama and why she couldn't get Waverly yet.
I think it has something to do with the Earp line, and she probably was trying to use Mama because she's technically the only thing that connects to the Earps at all, really, like family-wise. So
there's some kind of protection history there with Mama and Waverly, and I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with why everyone's always trying to protect Waverly. Bobo's always had an interest in her, but this spirit can only... Maybe he's only assigned to attack Waverly or can only manifest when Waverly is around. But I think we're going to find out, probably not next episode, but in a few episodes. And I do think that Jolene has been there before because they didn't act shocked. They were like, Jolene's back again.
But that could also be her power, though.
It could be.
It
A couple
could
people
be,
in the
but why
chat
do
are
they
thinking
keep
she's
saying
good
it, though?
protecting.
What?
Some people in the chat are saying that Jolene's maybe there to help the team.
Oh, because
Which
they were
that could be an
talking
interesting
about...
swap.
Yeah, but I don't
When
understand.
has anyone shown up in Purgatory to help out?
I mean, that's true. I mean, but she also could just be saying that and then trying to get what she wants. I think that Waverly is a piece of her in some way, shape, and form. Not saying that she's like an offspring or something, but there's clearly some sort of either soul or jewel or something that has to do with Waverly specifically, why she's attached.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think Mama was trying to kill Waverly. I think it just kind of happened that she was in the barn when this was going on. But I feel like this demon was going to... My prediction is that she was going to attack Waverly when she was really, really young. The mom found out. She said, no, you can't take my child. Whatever. And the demon's like, okay, I'll make you a deal. If I get to use your body, then, you know, we're square, I won't touch Waverly. And then it got too out of hand. That's why Mom was trying to find some way to get her out, but also kill her at the same time. Things probably went haywire. She burned the barn down with her. Well, was she in the barn, the mom?
We don't know.
See, we don't know that. So in my brain, I was like, maybe she was trying to kill herself by trying to get rid of the demon and herself so that her daughters would be safe. Clearly that didn't work out, especially when she finds out that Waverly was actually in the barn, and that's when things just go all haywire, and that's why she also went to prison, too. When she actually survived, she's like, okay, I need to be put away, period. Because I can't be out because she's gonna find
Do
Waverly.
something, right.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that there was, because remember, Robin brought up Crossroads. Remember? Deal with the devil? He was talking to Jeremy about it. So I feel like there was a deal that happened between this demon and Mama at some point, and that's why Waverly is like the collateral.
100%. Because, I mean, Mama's been repeating this to herself in a cell for years now. I mean, she's trying not to forget. She's trying to protect her, you know.
Or whatever's left of her sanity and her brain and things like that. But I'm also intrigued about Robin because maybe they are crossroad demons. And that's why, I mean, I don't know what that has to do with plants, but...
I don't know. I think it's a different storyline.
Oh, you think so? Completely?
Yeah, I do.
Because I don't know if they were trying to bring those two things together. But that would be also kind of interesting to be like, not like a wood nymph, but like, you know what I mean?
I like the idea, since we don't know where Waverly comes from, that she kind of has a fairy-like
I mean, they did say a fairy tale. What was it, a
Good
fairy
and
tale
bad
porn or
fairies.
something like that?
Yeah.
Porn
They're
story.
liking your theory.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
A few people are pointing out that Bobo will come back and help.
I still think that could happen.
I think he will. I think he will.
I mean, we see him in the preview for next time, but we don't know when he will be back. Because
Yeah.
that could be one of those, like, a thing, but he hasn't rejoined them.
Yeah,
but I
or it
feel
could be
he'll
a
come
flashback.
back to help Waverly out.
Sure, because he's part of her, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, sorry. That was
All
like
right,
my
cool.
main one.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us in the chat. Glad we were able to talk about some of your theories and thoughts as well, because it's all like, oh, wait, what did you see? What did you think? Oh, my gosh, it, like, makes it exciting.
Yeah, we're talking the chat.
Go down the line where can people find you? I was like, anything else? No, that was it.
Yeah, we'll be back next Sunday.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @AmberPlaster.
You guys can find me all over social media at Torres890. Voltron is starting up this week, so definitely join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. to talk about episodes 1 and 2. Anime Weekly on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. And then obviously back here again on Sunday. I'm super excited to find out what the hell is going on.
What is
Right?
going on?
I need to know.
Yeah. Also follow Yell Teagle. She's doing Dragon Con?
Dragon Con.
Yes, there we
Yes.
go. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Follow online for all that. My name is Kari Lane. You can find me online at Kari D Lane. That's KARIDLANE. After this, I have Box Office Breakdown where we talk about what movies came out over the weekend, as well as later tonight is Marvel TV Weekly. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Afterbuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the Afterbuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterbuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of Afterbuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
From executive producers
Views
Maria
expressed herein are
Menounos,
those of the host
Kevin
only and do not
Undergaro,
necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.